Alright, true crime material for sake. Well, YouTube, I definitely need to go over something that happened last night. Now, this leads to a story that happened back in 1987. And I'm trying to piece together, boy, what has happened. And it's starting to make a little bit of sense. Of course, as you can see, got a nice snowfall out here. The stupid weather snowstorm. But, yeah, due to the fact. So I'm going to start off with a story that happened, like I said, in 1987. I might have already told this story, but to this day, right now, what happened to me today and last night, in the middle of the night, mind you, I'm just still trying to come to terms with it. Because it's like, ooh. And even my smart-ass wife had to throw in a little bit of, busting my chops, but, you know, whatever. I am who I am, and I will not stop doing what I do. But back in 1987, my older brother got me a ticket. My second concert in my life. Of course, it was the mighty Ozzy Osbourne, the Ultimate Sin Tour. And mind you, it was for my 13th birthday. And not only that, I went in that concert up in New Hampshire, and I was thinking about looking up where it was, because I forget where it was. Londonderry, maybe? But, we went in a hearse. And I mean literally a hearse. And I don't know if it was a used hearse, which I think it might have been. And not only that, there was something else in this hearse. But you know what? I think I should put that in another tale. Because I was going to do a video about that. And it was due to but I think this also might have done with it what happened in 87. And I'll tell you, boy, I'm going to leave you all in suspense for that one. But I'm thinking this might have happened last night, like I said. But the other thing that was in the hearse, I'll tell you, man, oh boy, it had to do with the dead. So, as soon as the concert was over, and I think it got over like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and we had a good hour, maybe drive home. I lived in Fitchburg at the time, and we were, I had fell asleep, mind you, and I was sleeping in the back of the hearse. They even had a friggin' pillow back there. And when I got home, I woke up. My friggin' brother opened up the back door, and I got out. I was like, holy shit. He said, what's all over your fucking face? He said, what's all over your face? Your blood, what the? And I'm sitting there like, my hands were blood. My nose and face were blood. I had a bloody nose. And I'm like, what the hell? He's over here tweaking. What the hell? His wife at the time. Oh my God, you had a bloody nose. Not even thinking that it could have had something to do with the dead. Because there's a movie, I think, I want to say it's a 1974 film. Amityville Horror. One of them old films, someone had a nosebleed in it. It had to do with the dead. It might even have to do with evil. So, not even thinking of it. And what had came out of that whole ordeal with the bloody nose could have been, it was like, I think it was summertime. So the dry weather might have gave me a dry nose and bloody nose. And it happened maybe a couple times after that I can remember. Other than that, when I was 13 years old, I pretty much didn't have a nosebleed ever like that again. Maybe a couple times, 3 times. But I'm the type that is the only nosebleeds I've ever had was when a kid sucker punched me. Or 2 kids sucker punched me right in the nose. And I was like, damn. But I goes to that spot last night. And like I say in my videos, I didn't catch Henry Bedard at all. I'm pretty frustrated with that. But I did catch something. But I don't think it was Henry. And mind you, oh boy, all that shit that happened in 87, it was like it happened last night. But last night, I literally had something on the side of the bed that I could grab, and I thought I had a runny nose. So I'm sitting there, putting it in like a pair of pants I had that were old, and I was supposed to sew them. I was trying to sew them, but I gave up on them, and I kicked them under the bed. So I remember they were under there grabbing them. I'm like, well, I got a runny nose. My nose is running. What the fuck? I'm like thinking, I haven't been sick since this coronavirus started, and I haven't been sick since my kid's been home. Usually I catch a goddamn cold or something when my kids go to school. But lately, due to this pandemic, go figure, I haven't caught nothing. Not even a simple cold, runny nose. Nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell? So I grabbed and wiped my nose last night, not thinking nothing. Hell, even blew out, a couple of blowouts of the nose, and went back to bed. Woke up the next morning. I had to go to the bathroom. Gets in the bathroom, there's my face, covered with blood. What the fuck is that over my fingers? Now, it wasn't as severe and bad as it was, but holy shit. I don't bleed easy. I don't have any reasons of why I'd have a bloody nose at 2:45 in the morning. All right? But the first thing that came to my head was what happened back in 1987. And when I reveal what happened also back in 1987, not even with a hearse that could have been carrying dead bodies, mind you, and dead souls that probably followed into them, right? This other thing, boy. And now I'm starting to think whatever's up on that hill could be evil, because I did catch a blinking red orb, mind you. And I still haven't gone over it yet, but I have to. Now on the phone, when I was on my headphones, I asked Henry Bedard if he shut my phone off. But I don't think it was Henry. I think it was something up there, and I think it laughed. Fucking some evil laugh. And that was before I got the red blinking orb. And then when I was panning the camera around, I was panning it, and I seen that red blinking orb, and I'm like, oh, shit. But like I said, when night fell, and that happened, and I got up this morning, blood everywhere. And not only that, I get outside, and I'm shoveling this mess this morning, and I had to shovel again, You know, I was, shovel this morning. I had to shovel the second time, and I had to scrape the driveway. Because I am the type of person that likes to scrape the driveway clean, right? Because I don't want ice forming and water and big chunks of friggin' ice. Then you got problems, pulling your driveway and whatnot. But yeah, my nose started bleeding again. And I started blowing it out, and like, what the son of a... And it's dripping, and I'll tell you, man, I ain't had a nosebleed in a long effing time. Like, since the age of 13. I think the other few times that a couple times that I did have a nosebleed after 13 might have been because I got punched or I bumped into something, walked into something, banged my nose. But just to think of what I did in 1987, and what has happened now, I think that is what happened. And now, what happened in 87, I'm thinking, damn, you gotta be shitting me. Something with the dead is right. And I think whatever happened in 87 happened last night. Because I don't know if that hearse had an evil person in it or not. Whatever the case may be, I'm telling you, boy, and my nose hasn't bled since. I have to go to bed and see if it bleeds. But I'm kind of, whoa, like holy, shit. I'm in the holy shit mode right now. And last night, when I went to that site, and this happened, and everything just rushed through my head like a friggin', I'm just like, whoa. Kind of like friggin' like, whoa. And like I say, I'll be coming out with that story. Because, my infatuations with this thing is what made me start liking every minute of what I'm going to speak of in another video. And I'm going to leave you hanging with that thought. Because, like I said, stuff like this happening, man, and it's got to do with the dead. And last night, whatever is on that friggin' hill or in that hill, and it's not Henry. I think that's why Henry's soul did not come to me, because of what is there. And what is there, I am saying is evil. Oh, man. But until that next video, I got some Delphi stuff I want to come up on anyways, and I've been trying to look into some other stuff, but I've been, I wanted to prepare myself for this last night's ordeal. I am very disappointed that I didn't get Henry, but in ways, it's like, whoa. It wasn't a waste of time, even though I might try and go back sometime, because I want to find Henry and I want a voice, but it's the thing. What is there that's going to be still there and waiting? I'm not only going to be going there for Henry Bedard Jr., but now I got to figure out what this thing is haunting that hill. Hopefully the detective, because I called her and I have to tell her this story now, maybe give me some insight of that area. If not, I got to look up some very strong history, folks. Because whatever's on that hill did something to me. And I'm kind of mad. I don't like to be taunted, as you say. Especially when I'm trying to solve something. Would like to solve something, but I don't think I might not get through it to Henry with that thing on the hill until I can find out what it is and try and get rid of it. Because if Henry's soul is still up on that hill, boy, whatever's up there, he must be scared shitless. Because it made me bleed today and early this morning. So, oh man. Till that next video, people. Out.